Since you last came?
Yeah, maybe a year now.
A year now, yeah. Still looking fresh.
Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah, mashallah. Let me ask you, before we start, today's May 9th. 24 years since 120-something lives were lost at a grass stadium. Where were you by then?
I was at the midnight stand.
Hi. You were at the midnight stand?
Yeah. But then I was the team manager of Founder Football Club.
Founder Football Club.
And then I seek permission from my boss, Abdul Haye. And then we took the team bus. And then we came all the way to Accra Sports Stadium from Kaswa to witness the game.
Hey.
Yes, so we saw exactly whatever happened. Though we have short memories, but we do remember some of the things that happened. But fortunately for us, none of the officials and boys of Fauzan got themselves injured. We suffered a bit, the tear gas, seeing people lying on the floor. Terrible. But alhamdulillah, today I was at the Accra Sports Stadium and I saw the short ceremony that was going on. And I was like, wow.
24 years, so soon.
We give praise and thanks to Allah Almighty because probably wouldn't have been sitting in the studio now talking. Yeah.
So you see why I say he knows his football. He was at the main knife stand when that thing happened. He wasn't there alone. No. The entire Fauzan football team. I remember Fauzan very well.
Fauzan Football Club.
Kazwa.
Produced some very good players.
Mijima came to play.
Yeah. Bawa
Mumuni came to play.
Eko Benson, Makedua Mufa.
You had money buying Habib Mohammed. Yes. You had money buying big players. So.
My boss had money.
Abdullah.
Yes.
and if you do not know who Abdullah is, I'm sure if I mention some names, it will ring a bell. If you've heard Book Back before.
Charlotte.
Book Back.
In Kasey.
Yes. He was one of the few guys who have ever managed those artists. When Book Back first came to it, comic, Kena and stuff. That's how come I'm in love with Book Back since old. Yes. Now let's move to Cheetah Cup.
Yes.
Your brainchild.
Yes.
It's a competition that assembles teams not only in Ghana, across Africa. I was on the WhatsApp page when you're talking about Charlie, which countries will come and play. How you manage to bring in even clubs from the Gambia, from Burkina Faso, everywhere to want to participate. Yep. How was last year's Cheetah Cup to start with?
Last year was a huge success. We had 7 other African countries. We played 16 club U17 boys club tournament, and then for me it was a huge success. We had a team from Kaswa Talent Bridge, winning the overall trophy, but it was a huge success.
Huge success.
Yeah.
There was an element of House of Oak in there.
Yeah.
Auras, that is.
No.
Is it the under 17? Oh, is it Oaks FC?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Under 17.
Oak.
Yeah. Under 17.
Yeah, Royal Oak.
Royal Oak FC. House of Oak.
Yeah.
How did you manage to pull a club like House of Oak to want to show interest in Cheetah Cup?
So, for me, anybody that knows me will always want to associate the quality of branding with me, and then that is what was my first target, organizing a football tournament, because I've had the opportunity to travel outside Ghana and almost every region within Ghana, scouting.
Almost every region?
Yes.
Wow.
Scouting, and I've seen a lot of youth tournaments happening, but most of these youth tournaments that I've seen are not to that level when it comes to branding, when it comes to organization, when it comes to the quality of pitch. So I decided to come up with this tournament, and in my mind, to do a youth tournament like the Gotia Cup. We have lots of youth tournament happening worldwide.
Gotia
so
Cup.
For me, it was like having the Cheetah Cup as Ghana's response to similar global youth tournaments. So the branding was something that I had to take very serious. And then there is a saying that whatever you are doing, do it well because you never know who is watching.
Mm.
I know this Cheetah Cup, some, in quotes, big men have seen it, but they've not come out yet. But it will get to a point where it will definitely come out.
Yeah.
The quality of the works that we do will bring them out.
Mm.
So the promotion to the 2024 Cheetah Cup meant that Accra House of Folk have seen the good work that we are doing.
Mm.
And then I had a call from my friend Elijah Kambi saying that, Yartey, at that time we already had the 16 clubs.
Mm.
We'd announced the 16 clubs that were going to participate in the tournament. They said, Yartey, you have to do everything possible to get our junior team to play.
Mm.
And when Elijah gave you a call, and when the House of Folk family give you a call that they want to participate, is huge.
It's big.
Yes, so
very big.
I need to go back, negotiate with one of the club, Sunyani Liberty,
Mm-hmm.
and then they gave me that respect. They gave Accra House of Folk that respect, and then that is how Royal Oaks of Accra House of Folk got to participate in the tournament last year.
Also, a club had to sacrifice for Accra.
Yes, please.
Oh, that is sad, but that is also good sportsmanship, so to speak.
Accidentally, the owner of Sunyani Liberty is also a member of the LOC
of
the Cheetah Cup. So he was willing to give that reputation and image that we needed to the tournament. And today, as we speak, it have pulled in Kumasi Asante Kotoko into the tournament as well. So he sacrificed, and then it have actually built the image of the tournament. And then today we have another big name coming in. So we now have the two biggest football club in Ghana participating in the Cheetah Cup.
How would this impact? House of Folk's name at least helped in one way. House of Folk, their junior club I want to go and watch. Now it is rivalry at the base. House and Kotoko. How big is this for Cheetah Cup?
For me, it is huge. It is huge. The target was to be the biggest youth tournament that we have in Africa. And if you have Kotoko House of Folk playing the Cheetah Cup, it's huge for the tournament, for the image, the reputation of the tournament. And also, I think it is a good platform for these two teams. Over the years, they've been concentrating largely on their senior side, but youth football is something that I will take this platform to encourage everybody to do. It pays. Your players will be able to learn and get the philosophy of the senior side, and also it will help you to be able to sell players at the youth level and then make some money. Accidentally, I'm currently a member of the current national under-17 management team.
That's a big one.
And I can say to you that the scouting that we did in the Ashanti region, I think we had about 4 or 3 Kumasi Asante Kotoko youth players, part of the preliminary selection that we've done. And then possibly people will be seeing for the first time, I stand to be corrected, Asante Kotoko youth players playing for the national under-17, if they so qualified to play according to the wisdom of the head coach. And participating in youth tournaments such as the Cheetah Cup will only motivate the leadership of Accra House of Folk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko to want to do more. Let me say last year, when House of Folk participated in the tournament, they never had it easy. They went out at the group stage. Because the Cheetah Cup, one thing that people don't know, it is very, very, very competitive. So they went out in the group stage. So you can tell they've already started preparation with a target in mind, and the target is Cheetah Cup. So it is only going to help these young players to develop. We have a platform for the Cheetah Cup that have almost about 120 football administrators, coaches, and other stuff on the platform. And then you can see the vibe that is on the platform. So if you are Kumasi Asante Kotoko coming to this tournament, it means that you need to prepare your boys very well. So it only helps to develop the youth teams that we have in Ghana and in Africa.
I'm on one of the platforms. What's that platform? And when you see the way people are clamoring to want to participate, people like, no, chairman, I want my team to be. That one will say, no, I will beat you, man. It is very hot on there.
And then last year we had 94 clubs applying to participate. This year it shot up to 121 clubs. Some of the clubs were not aware that registration was open. We opened registration for 2 months. They were not aware. And then after the registration deadline and then 121 clubs published, we still have a lot of clubs calling that they want to play.
That is big.
Yeah, it's huge.
We'll come to how you managed to get your 16 clubs, 16 countries. 13 clubs.
13 countries.
13 countries.
And then 24 boys club.
Boys club with 4 girls.
Yes, this year we're adding the females as well.
We're coming to that point. Last season, this season, this is big. This is big. Last season, issue of funding is very important. When I'm asking issue of funding, then I'm very cautious. Can you free here by?
Money that goes into the organization of Cheetah Cup comes from Cheetah Football Club.
Hey, then you are resourceful, pal. You have money.
You see,
as in Cheetah Club has money.
Oh, not that. But you see, the target will pave way for Cheetah to make some money, to pave way for other clubs to make some money. So the interest, for instance, the past 3 editions were not scouting tournaments. But this year, we've signed a partnership with one big FIFA agency based in Switzerland called Signature. And then we are expecting Signature to bring in nothing less than 20 clubs, directors, and scouts from around the world.
20?
20, nothing less than 20. Because we want to use the Cheetah Cup to create wealth for clubs within Ghana and then Africa. So this year, for the very first time, Cheetah Football Club will also be participating. The past 3 editions, we didn't take part.
I didn't take part?
Yes. Oh, okay. But this year, because it's a scouting tournament, we have to participate. So we are giving our players the platform to showcase their talent as well, to be scouted. Again, we are giving the platform to the likes of Accra House of Hope, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Newborn from Togo, and then blah, blah, blah from other countries to also make wealth for their players and make wealth for themselves. So it is somebody who have to sacrifice and then start it for people to also benefit. Some of us, we are riding on the success of other people. And so we have to create that path for other people to also ride on our success to be successful.
That's a good one. John Kweku Sabi is watching from Denmark. We have Alhaji Enin Jr. saying impressive. And then Bright, the slow burn, saying great opportunity for, certainly great opportunity for 121 clubs this season.
It could have been more.
It could have been more.
Yeah.
Itching to participate. Yeah. Now, how did you manage to cut down to the number you want?
So
you are starting from this season.
Our deadline to even announce the 24 that we will want to invite was the 30th of April. Ooh. Today is the 9th of May. We've not been able to communicate.
Tough.
Because it's difficult. You have a relationship with everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody want to participate.
Yeah.
Everybody feel he his team or her team
deserves to be there.
deserve to be there. And this can only create problems for you.
Yeah.
We started with some teams. We started with 16 teams locally, all Ghanaian clubs. And obviously, they feel, oh, CCIS scouting team, I have to play.
Yeah.
You get it? So it's difficult for us. It's difficult for us. But at the end of the day, we'll definitely come out with a 24. We are trying very hard to ensure that by the close of this month, we need to come up with the 24 clubs that will be playing, and also to help us do a lot of promotion and then advertisement for the tournament.
Talking about promotion and advertisements, sometimes you come up with brochures, sometimes you come up with projects you have done, and then you send them to corporate bodies. Have you in any way tried telling corporate bodies, this is the project I have, come on board and support?
We've tried, not many, I can say 3, 4, 5. One of them is the Angel Cola. Yes, they came on board to support. But again, it's a Ghanaian thing, it's an African thing. When you are doing something, they want you to get top or somewhere before they even come in and do this. So over the years, I've worked with organizations, and I strongly believe that it will come to a point, the endorsement will come. But we are not too worried at this instant to say, hey, no. We are pushing in with our own resources, and it will come to a point people will fight for the naming right of this tournament, I'm telling you.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Probably I'll see maybe 2030 Radio Good Cheetah Cup. Something like
it's
that.
It's coming. Even this year there is a company name withheld because we are still negotiating who won the naming right. The naming right. Like we have the Barclays Premier League and other stuff. They want to take it up. So we are still negotiating. We know we'll get there where we'll have water companies because these are youth tournaments, we'll have beverages and other stuff coming on board. But we need to push it. We need to do more promotional stuffs for the tournament.
Absolutely.
And then fortunately for us, I have a little branch called C Media. That is my own media outfit.
Yes.
And then I'm always on them pressure they have to fire.
You are live on Radio Good 90.5 FM. If you are listening and you want to watch us live on Facebook, you can do so by logging on. It's Radio Good Live, Radio Good 905, Radio Good 905, one word, Radio Good 905. And if you want to listen online as well, it is radiogoodlive.com, radiogoodlive.com. Now, let's come into this year proper. Last year, we were on promoting clubs from the Gambia want to participate, some from Senegal. How many foreign countries do we have this season? Are you able to tell us?
So we have 12 countries coming. And then we basically had 38 clubs from Africa, but 12 countries. We have Togo, we have Niger, we have Nigeria, Senegal.
Yeah.
In Senegal, the club that is coming, BA Sports, Barcelona is their partner club, so Barcelona is kind of sponsoring them. We have a club from Mali coming.
Mali?
Yeah, our brothers from Liberia.
Okay.
Liberia will be coming for the first time.
For the first time.
Benin, Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, the Gambia, and Guinea. So 12 countries.
This is crazy, huh? Guinea.
And then Ghana,
of course,
begin the 13th. So what we're doing here is, out of these 12 countries, we are picking 12, one club from each of them, so 12. And then we'll pick 12 clubs from Ghana.
Oh, okay.
To make it 24. So in each group, you have 2 Ghanaian clubs, and then you have 2 foreign clubs.
Okay.
In each groups.
That's a good pairing.
Yeah.
That's a good pairing. All the Ghanaian clubs participating. As for this one, you must make sure you qualify to the next stage so that your players will be seen. If you any fear, we don't want any.
Yeah.
But that's just by the way. It's an opportunity for every club
Yeah.
to market his or her player.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel sad why Kotoko House of Folk, the big clubs, have not taken advantage of things like this to market their players. I feel sad because the Juma Video, that's in Japan, me Ghana players are here, but this is an opportunity for them to really go up there. As many as 20 plus agents will be coming in.
Yeah. And
you know,
not only the 20, some of them have related clubs. You understand? Some of them are related to about 3-4 different clubs.
Scouting for 3 different clubs. So you can have somebody who is with, let's say, St. Gallen, Austria, Vienna, and then probably FC Zurich. 3.
Yeah.
Adena Esika.
Yeah.
Adena Esika. Now, Chairman, let's the girls factor.
Yeah.
Now 4 girls teams going to participate.
Yeah.
How did you come by this?
So I've received a lot of requests from people saying that Cheetah should do a female team.
Hey.
So we should have Cheetah ladies. And then when we started this tournament as well, what's saying it is only boys. It is only boys. So we need to try as much as possible
come on, man.
to be fair to them. But when we announced that this tournament is going to be having 4 female clubs as well, I can tell you that there are clubs in Europe who want to come and scout because of female.
Come and scout for girl players?
Yes.
Hey.
There is a club, not to mention in Albania. The president is so crazy to be in Ghana in August because he wants to scout the female clubs. Hey. You have a female team, you have a male team as well.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Do you understand? So we thought, let's bring the girls in as well. But we start from a point 4. So the plan is on the Saturday that we'll be having the semi-finals for the boys. So two matches. Only on Saturday, 2 matches. So first semi-finals, second semi-finals. So why don't we just rope the girls in as well? So they play their semi-finals. So 2 semi-finals as well.
One knocks one out, the other straight to finals.
They go the next day, which is the Sunday. Girls play third place, girls play finals. Then the boys third place
up.
and then finals.
Charlie, the thing is becoming big. And I beg you, those who called you and said, what's shall see who in base phone is and you be or there was sponsor and I on board the one. And I them not
so
yeah, you are live on Radio Go. Cheetah Cup is becoming big.
Yeah.
2025 edition of the Cheetah Cup. I always ask, Yartey Okoso page.
Yeah.
Purely 100% funded by your own pocket money.
Sure.
Certainly, is it looking good shape?
Yes. On the 1st of May 2025, Yartey Okoso page was 5 years.
Hey, Charlie, time is running.
Yes, I remember during the COVID, the constructors were still working. And then on the 1st of May, still in COVID, they actually told us they've done. They did a handing over ceremony to us. So 1st of May 2020. So Yartey Okoso page is 25. Sorry, it's 5 years
5
now.
years.
2025 is 5 years now. Yeah.
Camping base last season was massive. In fact, the tournament in its entirety, we saw how the Gambians, in fact, all those foreign clubs that came in, they were commending. They never had issues.
Yeah.
How available, how ready are the camping base for all the countries that will be coming?
So it's a tough one. That is one area that we really struggle with, where to camp the teams. Because accidentally and then strategically, the period that we normally pick, the 3rd week in August, is normally the festive period for the people of Senya Breku.
Hey, and they say, baby,
yes. So I'm from Senya Breku.
Hey.
And then the people of Senya Breku celebrate the Akumasi festival every 3rd week in August. Charlie, unya baby and fa na
Chai.
and that is one of the attraction for these teams, especially so those in Ghana here. And a pakopi me na a bobo ria anajo.
That's a tough
It's
one.
like a carnival.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it's like a carnival. So, but we do struggle because we have a lot of people coming from the diaspora and all walks of Ghana coming to celebrate. So, getting accommodation is very tough at that time. So already we've started with securing.
That's a good one.
And then we've secured most of the hotels. Sometimes, we have to pay even in advance for hotels that we don't know whether somebody will come and sleep in. Just for maybe tomorrow, a guest say he want to come and then witness or whatever. So accommodation have been our problem, but alhamdulillah, we've been able successfully over the past 3 years able to secure accommodation. My boy, the late Christian, started a school project in Sanyabreku. Alhamdulillah, is completed. They hosted, if I'm not mistaken, about 7 teams last year, and then this year as well. They'll be hosting some of the teams at their premises. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. And now, Ejibai.
Yeah.
Very, very necessary.
Yeah.
Or team nobody, or they would did Bono Chebi.
Yeah.
Last season was equally perfect. I'm saying last season was perfect because I was part of it too. Because Abdul Haye roped me in to be talking. So I was talking. I talked some. This season, how good is it going to be? Or better than last season?
So, for information to your listeners, we feed and accommodate all the clubs that come free.
From day one to finish?
Yes.
Wow.
So, we do give the clubs 2 meals a day. And it's going to be the same this year as well. Yeah.
It's going to be the same?
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know critical. Now, let's go into technicalities. Referees are very important.
Yeah.
What sort of referees we used last year? Are they going to be the same? Are we going to have the Catch Them Young referees from the Ghana Football Association? Okay. What are we going to do?
So, with this tournament, we each year write to the Ghana Football Association for them to give us the approval to organize the tournament. And in the approval letter, one thing that they do talk about is refereeing. And then they will usually align us with the referee committee head.
Appointment committee.
Yes, to work with. They'll ask us whether we have referees that we want to use. And then if not, they'll now suggest referees to us. The past 3 edition gone, we use the Catch Them Young referees.
Oh, okay.
We use referees from Kumasi, referees from the Central Region, and then Greater Accra.
Greater Accra.
And it's going to be the same. Probably we have to increase the numbers because we are going to have more matches. This edition. Yeah. So we are playing a youth tournament and we prefer using the Catch Them Young referees.
So
I think it's a great initiative that have been brought in by the current FA president, and we buy into it, and then we are using it. Last year we had 2 female Catch Them Young referees as part of our referees, and trust me, they did marvelously well. We used the VAR at the Cheetah Cup since the first edition.
VAR.
Yeah. So all the matches are live on C Media, Facebook on platforms. This year it is likely will be on 2 of the biggest television stations in Ghana live, and we use that system of we recording. We're using about 4 cameras to take the games, to have the VAR. So referees will always get assistance from the VAR we are using, or let me say our TV monitor, to make their judgment. And I can say about 6-7 critical decisions have been taken with the assistance of the VAR.
VAR.
Yeah.
Ghana Premier League. Muntio, chairman say we use 4 cameras.
Yes.
NADE ball. And Anyesa, with all due respect, as much as we want to, say good things, you need to criticize constructively. It's a GFA. I will beg you at the end of this season, whoever is going to broadcast the Ghana Premier League, make sure they use more than 4 cameras, like Cheetah FC does, plus VAR. This is a junior tournament, too. They are using 4 cameras and then VAR. And Ghana Premier League, and I say, sorry. Sorry. In games like this or tournaments like this, because it's community based, mostly the ordinary citizens or ordinary folks are the security.
Yeah.
But how are security arrangements like?
So, like you said, we last year we had about 20 security personnel that we saw uniform for them to wear, and then we had about 5 uniform policemen as well.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
No,
You won't get anywhere.
because
We love our
people
football.
are there having fun.
Yeah.
This is, it's competitive, but yes,
You won't get any job.
Charlie, the
No.
atmosphere at the Cheetah Cup is huge.
Hey, I made a mistake last year. We're not coming.
Yeah.
This is when I'll come. So my hotel should be booked.
Yeah.
Folks, your messages are welcome. 0599 922 922 0599 922 922. House of Folk will sell players. There's one lady who used to be here. She's now in the USA, Caroline Kujo.
Oh, my dear.
Yeah, you're Caroline
Yeah,
Kujo. She
my
says, we start a sporting event for the development of juvenile and youth football in the country. Mr. Yartey, please, I'd like to know which level or kind of support the Football Federation or community is giving you for the Cheetah Cup.
So I would say, first of all, the FA, without giving us the approval, we can't do so. The Secretary General, the General Secretary, I always
Prosper Harris Nadu.
I always communicate with him.
Fantastic gentleman.
For advice and other stuff. This year, personally, I have written and spoken to the FA president for his support. Last year, he was going to grace the finals. Accidentally, there was a waffle meeting in Ivory Coast. So he thought he could have make it by when he arrived, he will come straight there.
Okay.
It couldn't work. But so we hope this year the FA president will grace the occasion. But
if the FA president will grace the occasion, I'll go there and ask him my questions. Another question from the United States of America, specifically Millbury, Massachusetts. Good morning, my favorite sports presenter, Sina Elijah Ademo, the Millennium Thinker. I want to ask your guest, is the FA involved in all the good plans he's elaborated? If yes, what part is the FA playing in all that?
McHenry.
Okay. Oh no, OTA empower. If we are mankind message, I'll be so me come. All right, very soon we should activate the phone lines for the show to be also be lively because our listeners want to be part of this. If you come, we talk about Cheetah Cup. Nkola 17 years. This year, a marker on 4 teams, 4 ladies teams, and then boys teams. I feel sad when I realize that there's no support for gentlemen like this. I feel sad, but Chairman, 2025 Cheetah Cup. What message do you have for 1, teams that are coming, 2, Ghanaian teams that are participating, because this is money-making venture?
Exactly what you've said. We organizers have a tax. Now, for the very first time, this is going to be a scouting tournament. A tournament, as I said, to create wealth for clubs that are participating. At the same time, we have a task of certifying the clubs that are coming, the European clubs that are coming to scout. That is one reason why we are even struggling to bring the names of the clubs. So if you present clubs that will not give the European clubs what they want in terms of players, next time they will not even want to come.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure clubs that we are inviting are clubs that have marketable young players. So in that way, the club will make money. The European clubs will also be happy that they came to the tournament. And so if we are bringing about 20 this year, they will now go and spread the news that most often we have scouts coming to Ghana. They watch a scouting tournament in Ghana, then they fly to Nigeria, they go and watch, then they fly to Ivory Coast, they go and watch. But now the message will now travel out that from one location, you can have 13 different countries that you can watch. And you can have over 500 young players that you can watch. So my message to the clubs, Ghanaian clubs and clubs coming from other African countries is, look, the trophy is there. You can want to win the trophy. But let the main target be, let me use this platform to be able to make money for my club. Because in Africa, sponsorship is nothing to come by.
Absolutely.
Gate proceed, no.
Nothing.
So we only make money from the sale of players. Even when you go to Europe, the likes of Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, Porto,
Monaco,
Dortmund,
Salzburg.
they have to sell to be able to survive. So if you are a junior club, and now fortunately for us, the European clubs are coming to Africa to look for players. So do the right scouting, get the right materials. They've asked of 2008, 2009 born players, and then late 2007 players. Try to bring in quality marketable players so that at the end of the day, we'll certify the European clubs that are coming. They'll be happy that when they came, they were sport of choice of players, African players. And then we ourselves will certify ourselves by saying that a player was bought from Accra House of Folk. And then it's you, Accra House of Folk, and then the European club. For instance, if we bring Dortmund, it is Accra House of Folk leadership
Versus
and Dortmund that are going to negotiate. So maybe Accra House of Folk can sell their player for $400,000 whatsoever. The money goes to Accra House of Folk. You are happy, you participate in the Cheetah Cup. We are also happy that through our platform, we've been able to give Accra House of Folk 400,000. Do you understand? The player is happy because he have a new pathway in his career. The European club that came, they are also happy. So 20 Accra House of Folk bring a product. You have about 3, 4, 5 clubs fighting over Accra House of Folk products.
He has a choice to make.
Yes. So my message is clubs that are coming, if you have the opportunity to be selected to come and represent your club or to represent your country in this, try as much as possible. You know, Ghanaians, Africans, we love favoritism. This guy is my nephew, this is that.
Put him there and stuff.
Be business oriented and bring the right players to make money for yourself and help us make the European clubs that are coming happy as well.
I'm happy because this message should go straight to the Ghanaian clubs. I hope you are watching because the Francophone African countries, they normally have marketable players. Which is Senegal. Easily they enter France, then they are playing champions.
The Senegalese team, they are coming with 2 boys that are currently in their national under 17 team.
Chai. Eka.
Do you understand?
Yes.
They want to come and sell.
Yeah, they want to come and sell.
Yes. On fit Senegal and Baha just like that.
No. Those people, they are serious.
Yes.
Senegalese.
They are Ivorians that are coming.
Ivorians. Oh, God.
They make what?
Them, they are. Those people, the Francophones, they are what, though? So this means to go to the Ghanaian clubs. Like Chairman is saying, present marketable players.
Yes.
So Nipa no was 6 feet, no
obviously, somebody is going to win the trophy.
Yeah, for
if you win, alhamdulillah. If you don't win,
make money.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie, I wish I have more hours, but no problems.
Yes.
You can join us so we talk 0599-922-922 and 303492. This is an initiative that is worth supporting. If you come, we are talking about Cheetah Cup 2025. A lot will be happening. I'll be feeding you in because I'm on the page and I'm talking. I'll talk plenty. No problems. Hello.
Hello, Mufta.
Yeah, Tosa.
Good afternoon to your cherished listeners and good afternoon to your panelists over there. Actually, I enjoy the gentleman that is in your studio. If you can get these personalities in your bigger platform, Radio Go 90.5 like this, at least I believe Ghana football will move forward. The plan the gentleman have, whatever I have said, may God richly bless him. The way he bringing up the talent, the youth, and other African countries are coming to Ghana to come and participate. I wish if our clubs here in Ghana, they are watching, they should make sure that they can get a player from there to play our Ghana league. For us, Mufta, I have to use this your platform, please, to send Michael Enulegbe my number so that he's forcing me to join the group. So you can send the number for me, please. Thank you, Radio Good.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Abakumi.
Agbazuke.
Abakumi. Me mawaha.
Ejoso.
And me chia guest no. And me the only lawyer on radio. Belated happy birthday. And Caroline Kujo belated happy birthday in Maryland. And me chia Unanimous FC. Any of women organizer to be chiano. Me ya say the team no to me but tournament. Mami Bissau. Papa can a juma na yesu ye din de kakra. Ba me person me bisa say, I dey na Ghanaian football managers no. So omo ton young players no kwa. Omo always welfare no and farm ho. And then you omo jitika no. They are no so oko. Na bi mu kokra no ba koye standard. Sa omo ndi o me tie hwe say abawo ya ma ton no odiye another odiye adeti na ya omo yesa. The bimusu they are criminally minded to a say oku transfer player na player no po ya ton no po ni price aye dia ton no. Otoko o ma ton is what he had their call outside for more than 5 years. That player no po ni transfer fee. FIFA na be mo an no be jitikari ma boy no. Argentina ya omo managers no mo yesa. Player now wo ton no and the sikana dey here. They always development grand found onu eka wumbi na achukoye ma me gidi pasa kasa echedie ni kaho aka atu anko wo ho anka mu make sure say atu enya yedie atimi kotin papa na nye take no be ko wo bisane ma me adentina mu pese players no almost welfare any development here managers be Ghana clubs no ye too criminally minded because then yesa only
what's your question? Obe answer. Why? Hello.
Hello, indefatigable Ademu Musa.
Lord Gaddafi minuke. Drumo song.
Yatemba gauleni yo.
Mboyo.
Iya katamanso.
Ebi mi no fi okpon katamanso.
Ndo darwa fe jemi o mene ni o baba wole ko ni wo okala to eni mo je oko. Sini monitor ni ele unye. Phone ko meje no. Ni ona ga Cheetah FC anukwale bila ga shi ele Anas lo.
Anas. Enye swa ke la. Be Mr. Yartey ba o ya la shishan lo bi male.
Mr. Yartey ne ba na ko le. Ne ba na ko le yo enye mi nyomo.
No problems.
Ole for ona ga shikaji individual kometo be nye organize no ko na ka ni ha se kotoko minimum yo. The Sani has a cotton. The Barcelona show about me. I can't discover as scout for players. She has a cotton. Tashi, I mean, yeah, come on, I tournament never work 4 cameras in our issue. The Ghana Premier League, I can't come here.
I bet use your phone.
Phone. Dalo le ko ko ba yen me so na. O ba yen bi ko me ni o nye ketu ma tu ni onu.
Thank you.
Ko be be condition to ba onu.
Correct. Thank you very much. Hello, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is saying.
Yo.
Correct.
Good afternoon. Itia papa nu pa jo Cheetah FC no banana inu ana.
Debio, I know Kaswa.
Aswa.
Ya crowd yo ko echiri pa senya brekula ho.
Okay. O papa no o ya de. But yeah, me can say football is about investment. We invest. So we invest here na ubenya quality product. Yes, sir. We invest here na ubenya quality product. The message you make kwa mu o mai we mu na no. Omu best sponsor papa no mai. Because I say football no continue here o. Obey ska obi dia obebre. The message omu sponsor no na be because we say DF kwa be benefit under 17 and kora no mu bon national team. Mu be benefit tournament we ye plans ni na se o mo ni brea mu be benefit message say Moses mu sponsor papa no mai na tournament ni eye big tournament but message say that pitch is no o mu approve ye bobo was that pitch is no bobo so nya so an message say o mu approve that pitch is no na mu bobo so message no fa that's it.
Me da se pitch no nsam de mestre se da me kono me ba twoni akono akohwe ya telo koso pitch no enya pitch bia keke ono de ni sika hye nsam bo sika ori hye mu kirewa ubedwane sika bebre dollars enya cedi so dollars ena enya 2x4 eyi asote fa ya no ma be gugu ho ni bi dabi ono ni pitch no nsi otogu so there's no way it will get flooded. No, it is not a 2x4 pitches some. Michael, meba between ya tell koso pitch. You say na tie why? I think the whole of Ghana need the any hakra so folk there pe and papa. Yes, those are the 2 pitches I've seen. And no ni hakra so folk astrotef pe and papa. Nti omombo ba. Chairman, the issue of managers and agents not following up on player success. How is this going to be after the tournament? Are you going to leave things like that?
You see, that is a big topic for discussion. I'm writing a book on why African players feel when they get to Europe. And this is one of them. You know, when players, sometimes it's not from the management, it's from the players.
Really?
When they get to Europe, they feel that they have arrived.
Hey.
Even locally here, when a player moves from your team and is playing the national under 17, under 20, the attitude towards the club official is even different. Not to talk about the player playing in Europe. Bakonya the first dollar. Would when you say $1,500, $200,000 a week, a month. So with that, no, Ofi says some of you are
second hand.
Yeah, just coming to make money off them. Some of them as well get there. They tend to work with bigger coaches. You understand? They see bigger personality. Like you said, we took Achu to FC Porto, but later Achu met the likes of Mourinho and other coaches that we have not had the privilege. Christian, through the Black Star, met presidents of Ghana that we have not met. So if you don't have a player that have a level head like Christian, the player will not even want you in his circle. So it's not about the management. Sometimes on the players. So it's a whole topic that we can talk about. So with the Cheetah Cup, when we finish, we want to track the sources of the players that are going out through the Cheetah Cup for it to also help the image of the tournament. So if a player graduates from, let's say, FC Porto, pick a player from here. If the player is playing in the Champions League for FC Porto, it's a credit to the Cheetah Cup.
Yes.
So we'll definitely track that success of the player. If the player moved from FC Porto to Chelsea, is a good mark for the Cheetah
tournament.
Cup. So we can only do our bit, but we don't have absolutely control over who move where and then what the player do. Yeah.
Our time is up, but like I asked earlier, you sent a message to the clubs that they should bring marketable players.
Yeah.
Finally, you are taking leave of us. Your last message before we go. Last message.
So the plan, the target is to create like a mini AFCON for clubs.
Mini AFCON?
Yeah, for clubs.
Hey, that should be very wide though, because scouts will don't have to fly from wherever they are to Ghana, to Nigeria, to wherever.
Yes.
Only Ghana, you get everything at your disposal.
Because Africa we are blessed with a lot of good young talent. Now, if you go to Ivory Coast, not all the young talent will have the opportunity to play for their national under 17. Same in Ghana, yes. Same in Togo and other stuff. But through the Cheetah Cup, at least we'll be creating another platform for a Togolese player to play against a Ghanaian player. And if we have 16 country playing the AFCON, if we can fight, if we have 13 African countries coming to Ghana this year to play in the Cheetah Cup, if we push, it will get to a point we'll have 20 African countries.
Yeah.
I want to tell you there is a club in Belgium.
What's about coming there? Yeah.
There is a club in Belgium that have done first contact to know whether their youth club can come and participate in the Cheetah Cup.
What's the name of the club?
Club Brugge.
Club Brugge.
Yeah.
Club Brugge actually wanted to participate
So
in this year's Cheetah Cup.
it will get to a point where you see that even this year I was targeting Elali.
Oh.
But I decided to soften things. I have a player there.
Al Ahly.
Yeah. So
Egypt.
So it will get to a point we'll rope all these people in, and then we'll do a huge thing for the people of Ghana.
Amamo, we shall bring him back again. It's all the way in August.
Yeah.
We are starting it in August.
And also, let me use this platform to say thank you, Radio Gold 90.5 FM. Because if we get such platforms and opportunity, a lot of people will hear the message of the Cheetah Cup, and you never know who will want to come in and support and assist. So we really appreciate the platform that you're giving us. Radio Gold is a big and a massive platform. And then coming here to have this, if I'm not mistaken, 1 hour,
1 hour
on your platform is huge.
Yeah. When Chairman entered here, he was shouting, I love Radio Good.
I have the video, and I'm going to send it across.
I love Radio Good, man. It reminds us of a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Oh, God have mercy. God have mercy. Chairman, you'll be out of the country. Hopefully, when you return, we'll have you again before the tournament starts.
Sure.
But he's here with a gentleman. The gentleman happens to be my senior at Accra Academy. Onya, let's say, bear microphone, microphone. I'm roping him in because when on and now about 3 left back and I'm maybe about 2 under Coach Sapon, or me senior challenge easy. You know what I'm saying? Charlie. A cracker. One for born in
Asemo. Anything they do born it, you know. See, it's me and boy, I was say, you did name the deity who we are born so called.
Ebanezana went to Mambo.
Oh, and I say, was a Biana a chamber king. Over tribe, I got Hano, was a over so but and one and massa over try out to a point because I believe some of our colleagues be a school no one shut down for school now and seen in this or so bob after school 90 man ye born and so when it's me nyambo it's me push, then they become something
frustrated.
Else. But we were fortunate at least. School ni boa kakra, we ain't me anye ye no. Ani the first school na at least yet me nya baby a ye gina. Born the Ghana Hana heading, but I believe that this time around, a lot of people like Cheetah FC say Chama King, they are helping the young talents to get a platform so that they can also excel. So I think it's a good platform. Those times, I believe we would have been somewhere else.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah.
Your generation will be on Bango.
Seriously.
Yes, quite no be apart from Odoipe.
Yeah, I heard
about called Egypt, Bakubi.
Wow.
You know,
yeah, I think that this time around, at least, we will also push the young ones to also get to where they want to get to.
Charlie, that chairman be more time no akasa.
Oh,
no. Just listen, no about train number 2. No mistake, there was a senior Gina. Other side, game moved out. Charlie, remember gani for home, remember.
Wow. Those are the days, Charlie.
Sisia answer never go crack. Talent I work Ghana Sisia no. Who say compared to yen bano.
Oh, I believe that now football no time no na passion obe so bar unimu bar obebo. But now you can learn football. That's what now I've seen. Ope so swim football but abet me swim ball. Because there's a lot of avenues that you can learn how to play football. But I the na raw talent. Uni. It's no buy one or drain. I won't say I deal with some in the same. Training cry, yen na my crab beaches are every day. Trainings are Nipa would say, Aman and over the I think that there were no guidelines. We were just doing it for the passion of the game. By this time, I realized that you can find a way. Only monai to cry better the way born over born. So this time they won't take your opportunity in the bar. They have so many over so bon. You have the support to be brave. So I think the football there. This time around, football is really a business. I say it's be brave.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Chairman, for joining us. He'll be out of the country, but hopefully when he returns, we shall get the discussion underway again. I'm talking about Cheetah Cup 2025. Our support came from Betica. We had High Sense also supporting us, and Mega Cash Lucky Boss, as well as Palm Hills Natural Mineral Water. In the studio with me today is Mr. Abdul Haye Yartey. It is Juma very soon, so he has to rush quickly to the mosque. President and founder, Cheetah Football Club. I'm Adamu Muftar Sandrahin and Steve Mreku, a.k.a. Afirwa. Also make sure, I beg your pardon. Make sure the production was extremely clear, loud on Radio Gold 90.5. We're also live on Facebook on Radio Gold 905, Ketsi, Prince Braco, a.k.a. Alaska. And thank you all who sent messages. A lot of them came in through the Facebook platform. I couldn't read any of them. Alhaji Enin, I've read your message. This one said, Bright, the slow burn, I've read your message. Great opportunity for yes. Roger Ajo says, congratulations, big boss. And Usman Zufa Diawara is watching from Togo. He tells us he's watching from Togo. We have John Pascal Kosi Ako Vamos, Mr. President. Roger Ajo comes in again and says, may Lord bless you, big chairman from Newborn Academy. Once again, I am Adamu Muftar. Have a blissful Friday and have a nice weekend. This is Radio Gold 905 FM.
Topa.